Hey everyone, I'm back again with this game called Beacon Pikes. Apparently, I'm back at it and I just got something unlocked. We maybe wonder what's going on here. Luca,
Gran cooed gently from the hallway.
they slept straight through breakfast? Luca, are you alright? I'm fine. Just don't feel like getting up yet. Okay, I'll leave the oatmeal on the door, by the door. You gotta run out and take care of some things? I gotta run out and take care of some. Okay. I'll be back later to check in. Sure.
Luca just wanted to be alone. He waited to hear the sound of the front door closing.
Look at me, I'm so adorable. But Rolo's still gonna go to the festival. He's gonna be miserable. That's my car. Stop doing that. What was it? Yeah, so far. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah. The latest new thing I got was called Weep. Alright, well, let's go downstairs. Oh, hey, what's this?
Luca dozed off again.
Luca? You didn't see I didn't see you eat the oatmeal. Wasn't hungry. Well, just in case, get hungry. I'll leave a sandwich here too. Thanks. Lolo came by. What? What did he say? He wanted to talk to you. What did he say? I told him you weren't feeling well. Good. So the plan is to just sit in your room all day. Pretty much. Well, I need to pop away again for a few minutes. If you decide to end your pity party, go outside. I think it'll do some good. Noted.
Luca still couldn't bring himself to go out. Besides, if he ran into Rolo, he'd have to actually confront the situation.
What situation is that? It's been a while. Never anything interesting in the festival. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see what's going on. Okay, let's get. There you go. That was on purpose.
The Adventures of Hank Atomic.
The complete first volume.
Luca carefully opened the cover and began to read. Rolo had received it for his birthday. A special hardcover edition with behind-the-scenes commentary and bonus art. Rolo cherished it, but asked that Luca keep it at his house. Luca wasn't sure if it was because Rolo didn't trust himself with it, didn't trust his sister around it, or just wanted an excuse to come hang out at Luca's more often. Whatever the reason, Luca didn't mind, but it had stayed right there where Rolo had stashed it ever since. Now, at the foot of his bed, Luca lost himself in the pages. He'd read it all before, but at this moment, it somehow felt sentimental. He was well into issue number 5 when he heard soft footsteps from the hallway.
Luca, another little friend came to see you. Girl named Beck Mellowell. She said you met yesterday. What did she say? Is she here? She was just dropping by. Told her you weren't taking visitors today. Oh. Seems nice. Yeah. You had a fight with Wallow, didn't you? Can I come in? Maybe later. Alright then. I leave dinner on the kitchen table. In case you want a bite before bedtime.
Without realizing it, Luca had pouted away the entire afternoon. He once again felt the weight of it all and allowed his weary eyes to close. Luca stood in a vast black expanse. He looked up at his father standing beside him. Walt was working a straw at the bottom of a fountain glass, trying to collect the last bits of milkshake. Dad? Where are we? Taking a final loud gurgling sip, his father peered up from the glass. He jangled the straw playfully with a warm smile, then lifted the empty glass as if to point into the darkness. The source? Luca's eyes followed his father's gesture. In an instant, he was sitting in front of a blazing campfire. Across from him sat a large figure in a yellow hazmat suit. The figure's voice was a scratchy echo. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour, make yourself comfortable. Luca held his shivering hands over the flame to warm himself. It doesn't work that way here. Their yellow-gloved hand pointed to the base of the flame. It's a cold flame. See? Luca peered at the base of the fire. It wasn't wood that was burning. It was Beacon Pines itself. Tiny buildings, freezing and crumbling as they were consumed by flame. Luca could see small shadows moving in the burning city. People. Luca leapt to his feet. We've got to help them! The figure gave a dismissive wave of their hand.
This would help if you had it all animated. The show by scene. Like, you didn't have to animate it, just put up art drawings to show scene by scene what's going on. They have Luca dreams come true.
Waste energy helping people who can't even help themselves. The figure bent down to examine the panicked crowd as they desperately tried to stop the flames. They only care about what's right in front of them. Not like us. Luca's voice was a trembling whisper. Us? The figure slowly stood up, grabbing its helmet with both hands. With a jolt and a twist, the suit emitted a gasp. A cloud of torpid mist escaped, slowly revealing the face within. Luca's own face looked back at him. Older, worn, distant. The sensation was oddly familiar, as if he'd caught his own reflection by surprise in the mirror. The doppelganger smiled. I tried to help once. He gestured towards his face, and all it got me was this. Luca staggered back. You aren't me. Luca felt a hand catch his shoulder. His father was there again, beside him. Every choice sets us on a path. This is the end of one of your paths, son. Luca watched his older self shake its head ruefully, its face twisting into a cruel grin. Welp, Dad, if you wanted him to see this, far be it from me to disappoint. Luca watched in shock as the figure took a confident step forward and plunged into the flames in a flash of cold light. He was gone. What does all of this mean? Luca felt a reassuring squeeze on his shoulder.
It means you're going you know where the heck.
Just remember, why we choose matters just as much as what we choose. Luca woke up to see a hazy figure at the foot of his bed, silhouetted in the morning sun.
Oh my goodness! He's hideous. Oh, he's your mother, you dork. No dear. It's only Gran.
Luca rubbed his eyes. The kind, concerned face of his Gran came into focus.
How are you feeling? Fine. Anything you want to talk about? I don't feel like talking. That's just as well. How about you sit there and then listen a bit? Whatever you and Waldo fought about doesn't matter. But he...
Gran silenced Luca with a gentle pat on the leg.
Fight between friends happen. What was said doesn't matter. The important thing is, that is not the last thing you ever say to each other. That's what you say. I could tie trouble back with my book. If we do everything all over again, what can you do? Nothing. Not just a figment of imagination. It's just a game. And the person playing this game is speaking for me. That's all. Wait, did you break the fourth wall? I'm just kidding. But he said stuff about Dad. Well, do you think he meant it? No. But he's stupid. I hate him. He was just mad. Do you mean anything you said to him? No, I'll just be stupid, that's all. Good. Be a good stupid boy, go apologize. Once months appreciate friends in the best moments. Accept them in the worst. Exception. Accept. Now, get your little butt out of bed. The festivals today. Don't want to miss that, do you? I guess not. I just want to lay in bed and sleep and die. Stupid. Seems like you're a good opportunity to make amends with Rollo, doesn't it?
Luca gave a reluctant nod.
So buy him a corn dog and apologize. Should he be buying the girl a corn dog, not him? Don't make this kind of weird, you know? But he's the one that... What did I just say? Mr. Lucuria? Don't make me come over and beat you down with my own gang. I won't hesitate on you. I beat my own kid with my bat. I'll do it to you, grandson. But buy him a corn dog. Okay. Why can't I just give him a burger? Unless she gets a corn dog. She can have my corn dog. Because I got about 5 others to go with it. That's a good boy. Sicko. Hey, I made you buy a corn dog. Shut up, Grandma. Everything's better with corn dogs. Yeah, when you go to the weird sandy beaches out there, you know. I need to get going now. Got some last minute festival business to take care of. I'll come find you at the fountain a little after lunch. Alright, sicko lady. Love you, Luca, you sick son of a... Love you too, Granny. Go choke on a corn dog.
Luca took a deep breath.
Okay.
Chapter 6.
Oh man, I'm in chapter 6. Look at that, page 63. Do I got like 100 pages to go?
Through thick and thin.
Through thick and thin? You trying to say the kids are gonna get fat?
Despite
and then?
Luca's bitterness, Gran was right. He needed to hash things out with Rollo.
But corn dogs!
A big fight changes the nature of a friendship. Whether, in the end, it is for the better or for the worse, all comes down to understanding.
You're trying to make it seem like that they can't do it without each other. This is kind of a little messed up. Do you know this is just a book, right?
If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them.
Well, as long as it doesn't got a Miley Cyrus on it, we're good.
Luca emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air. But the events of the day weren't on his mind. He had to find Rollo.
You know, if you take the R out and put in the S, you got solo. Solo, solo, solo. La 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 la. Oops. Sorry, I keep doing that. La 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 la. Hey, looking cool. Looking cool since 1989. Look at me go. Look at me go. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go say hi, Dad. La 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 la. Hi, Dad. Dad. I keep pressing the button. Sorry. Daddy. Daddy, guess what? I'm gonna go apologize to my friend and I'm gonna eat some cookies and I'm gonna find Mom. I'm gonna tell some stories. I'm gonna tell you all these kind of chapters we're going through right now. Do you know we're in a book? Do you know how crazy this is? Yeah, it's crazy, right? We're in a book. I'm being stupid and being annoying, and hopefully audience don't get mad, upset at me being annoying. What do you think? Get the hell out of here, son. I'm going. Rest in peace, Dad. La 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 la. Going to see my friend. There you are. Luca. Rolo wanted me to tell you something. I know what it is.
Roxy rolled her eyes, shaking her head.
I get it. Guy's gay. I knew it. No, not that way, you stupid. Jamie's happy. A space adventure though. You needed to buy it. Need not to buy. If you be brave and go somewhere quiet. Roxy, I love you.
What?
Roxy, I don't. A little, Luca. A goofy little brother wants you to find
Luca
him.
looked down and kicked at the dirt.
Look, I know you two had a fight. The only thing more annoying than my little brother is my little brother without his best friend. So I'm doing him this one favor. Now I need one favor from you. Love me.
What?
Wherever it is, I went down between you two. Squash it. Space advantage here. Doing need not to buy it. If you be brave, go somewhere quiet. So, okay. What do you mean? What does he mean by that? No. Is it kind of weird that I can see the whole thing going on? It's all book? Weird.
Ugh, sorry.
I'm gonna go see Dad.
Do you hear? After Miss Kruger gives him a big speech, they're gonna have the first annual biggest catch competition. As long as a boot qualify as a catch, I'm a shooting.
Good luck. I got plenty of shoes. Daddy. That's what, Daddy. They're about to have a competition. I want you to join me. Look, join me.
Look, like we could use some new bait. What do you say we head out and find some more?
Okay, fine. I'm gonna go check it out. Tickle. Okay, never mind. Fine.
Luca placed a sinker on the line. Sometimes
Bye, Daddy. I'm gonna just go now. Bye.
Get lost, son.
Daddy, why do you hate me? Daddy.
I wish I could just sit in my chair with my dad, take a dump on it.
I'm headed to this. Looking cool. Look at me go. I'm amazing. Okay, let's go sit over here.
Luca's winter coat decommissioned for the summer. With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness.
Sorry, Daddy. Daddy. Being annoying, making some annoying noises. Trying to be annoying as much as possible. Hey, what's going on here? Hey, how it goes with the beetle hunt? Pretty rotten. I haven't seen so much of whatever. It's not just the beetles. This morning I couldn't find any critters at all. It's like everything that buzzes or skitters just packed up and left. I'm sure they're all out there somewhere. Maybe the commission of the commentary, the festival just broken down. Yeah, maybe that's it. No, that's not it. We all know that there's a big buoy about to happen. I don't know who Priminal Harvest thinks they are pressing with this ridiculous festival. Totally! The town's still falling apart. The weather is still coddling. This season harvest looks like it's gonna be worse than last year. You said it! No matter corporate ponderings is gonna change any of that. Exactly! But the lemons at the drink stand over there does look so pretty tasty. Oh man, I gotta get some of that. Fitz, I'm still gonna be mad at them. I'll just rather be mad while sipping some delicious lemon. Hey, it's all. La 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 la. I'm gonna go back in. No? Okay. I'm right over here. I'm gonna go talk to this guy. Yep. I'm gonna go talk to this guy. Welcome to our festival. Don't forget to come back later at the Mr. Kerr speech. And the Priminal Harvest Festival sign event. You don't want to miss it. Okay. I heard that. And I'm proud. I'm happy. You York. Huh? Oh, don't mind me. Just warming up my big simile speech.
Mr. Kerr pointed to his grinning mouth.
Gotta lumber up the old guy box. You nervous? Oh heavens, no. Well, break a leg. Give me a gift, you piece of crap. Wish me break my leg, I'll kill you after this. This ain't over, kid.
Jeff was staring into the distance with a wistful look.
Hey, Jeff, over there, hi.
Yep, everything's fine. I mean, I used to be fine. Just ain't right these days, you know.
I really don't.
Jeff turned to Luca with a furrowed brow, then gave an understanding nod.
You do, don't ya?
For a moment, the two now shared that same wistful gaze.
I fought it.
Okay, bye
Stupid kid.
Ain't moving. Fat pig. Ha ha ha! Every single time.
Yep.
Wait for it. I'd expect the sound once. Again? No. Nudie. Like clockwork. What a bunch of drones. Ha ha ha. Do 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 do. Hey, most welcome of welcomes. Would you like to share your thoughts? We always strive to improve. Nope. Give me something, man. I need something to do. This is the first time I ever seen this many smiling faces since the foul harvest. I had my doubts about Priminal Harvest, but I must admit they do put a nice party. And also I'm pregnant. Or maybe. Hello? Going upstairs. Going up the stairs. Hey, it's the girls. Future girlfriends. Hey, Luca. How's Griffin doing? What? Oh, nothing.
Zariel became flesh.
Just pretend I didn't say anything. Oh, hey. No, I'm just kidding. What's up? Why can't you two talk?
Ooh, scandalous.
How about this? Pepper, you're actually taking a break from studying? I want to see what is the festival fossil is all about fuss about. But I cannot help but notice. You still brought your backpack full of books. Look, a backpack can carry a lot more than just books. True, true. A dead corpse. I know. I got plenty in my backpack. So, what you got in there? Books? Get a life.
I was able to return the pre-mill harvest safely suit you bought. I don't think anyone noticed.
Good.
Now will you tell me what you needed it for?
It was a favor for an enemy of my enemy.
This isn't going to harm Mr. Kerr, is it?
All you need to know is that it's for the good of the family. Shut up. Look at, do you know that Beacon Pines is actually unincorporated? A lot of people don't know that. Wow, yeah, I didn't know. What's that mean? It means most public works are handily and continually. We do all the pipelines, the water treatment, building regulations. That's great. Seas are taking mercy services. Okay, let me try to ask him again. Nope. Okay. Doop-a-doo, beep-a-doo. Ooh, who's this? Hey, Luca. So you done at the library? Huh? Oh, nothing.
Griffin looked away suspiciously.
Nothing at all.
They're watching. They're watching.
Why would you burst? Burst, you sticking. That's what happened to all the humans. They turned them into animals. One got turned into watermelon. Pregnant watermelon. Yay, 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 yay. Oh, shut up. Something's going on in the library. Let's go take a look. Like somewhere quiet? Maybe I need to go inside. Oh, hey, look, it's these two characters. Is that Dr. Wolf? Hey, Jazz. Still working through the newest Hank Atomic? You know it. So fast they cannon towards the end. You know? Hank Atomic shrink array doesn't technically shrink stuff. It uses inverse quantum practical decay. It's to literally grow the entire universe around the object, leaving the object unaltered. So it just looks strong compared to everything else. Bingo! That's weird. Wow. But Jazz, no spoilers, please. Alright, sorry. Loser. Be the Marvel Comics, you'd be fine. Hey, Luca.
Eyes lit with excitement.
It's been expecting. I've been expecting you. Bubble, Tippy, Tippiker, the first ever. Oh, hey. Wasn't real. Saw the whale. I didn't know. Okay, cool. First. Oh, you didn't think that was all, did you? Bolo does go all out,
Cup
doesn't he?
straightened up and cleared his throat as if preparing to sing.
Oh, so he was trying to say he was gonna cuss. I planted for a pool. You may take issue. When the fifth king dies, you need a tissue.
Kato stared at Luca eagerly.
Get it? Want me to tell you? No, it's okay. Let me figure it out, okay? Alright, when you find it, bring it here to be verified. I'm watching you.
And I got spies everywhere.
And if you decide you want to hit, the office still stands. A planet for blood, you may take issue when you fit king dies. You need it, so you can help it. Yes. I can't tell you one thing. It's not out there. You need to find it inside the library somewhere. Dang it! Now let's go to the
Luca
first one.
grabbed the 5 pillars of success from the shelf.
Once you got a book, you can either bring it here to me, or just grab a different one. What's it this?
Luca grabbed The Issue with Self-Help, a helpful guide, from the shelf.
That's probably it.
Luca grabbed 500 meals for one big pot from the shelf.
Yeah, okay.
Luca grabbed Natural Photography, Volume 5, from the shelf. Luca grabbed The Modern Science of Atomic Radiation from the shelf.
That's probably it.
Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, Issue number 4, from the shelf.
That could
Luca
be it.
grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, Issue number 5, from the shelf.
That's definitely it. You don't do that when you say it twice. Oh, you found it!
Removed his book from the desk and replaced it with Luca's, turning on the lamp. As he slid the book under the purple light, 2 words glowed. The Adventures of Hank Atomic, Issue 5.
I knew it!
Luca clicked his tongue with recognition.
Hello, Cyberpin. He used to write secret messages everywhere with that. I only had the special flashlight needed to refill it, but I lost it. What is this, Gravity Falls? Amphibia? Well, primarily he traded gift with the purple light bulb. Pardon with his attire and Halloween candy stash. Oh, well. Now let's see here.
Kato began flipping through the pages, stopping when he hit a glowing word.
Get away with such a
He
gift.
continued flipping.
Only find in Grub card.
Reaching the end of the book, Kato looked up.
That's it. Gift in Grub card. Griffin grab card. He wants me to go to Griffin's snack stand. Ah, the brilliant! I guess you're off then. Good luck on the rest of the Sabershon. Thanks, Kato. Do. See you later, double. Shut up! I want to go in there and get taken away, die a whole bottle of death. Oh no, look what they did. Why? Property of Fintime Fertilizer Company. Looks old. This sucks. I want to do something better than this. I like the music though. Oh, okay. Let's go here.
The Valentine Mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
I like to have one, if I could. Rich and famous. Hopefully one day I could take over YouTube. Haha. Tell everyone, look at me and be amazed. Futurama. You know, like Bender Games. Hermes Conrad, you know, talk about like, look at me and be amazed. Okay, but I'm not promising anything. What? Yep. Wait. Maybe I need to go down here. Maybe. Do. Hey, Griffin. Did Willow
Before Luca could finish his sentence, Griffin handed him a corn dog.
Oh, that's it. But paid for everything. Enjoy. Thought there was supposed to be a riddle or something.
Luca shrugged, taking a sizable bite out of the corn dog.
He ate the corn dog. Sicko.
Yuck! It's cold. Oh yeah, that's been sitting here for a while. Willow wanted me to be sure to give you that once, especially. Well, that's just.
Luca tugged at his cheeks, feeling something rough between his teeth.
He's been poisoned.
To his mouth and pulled out a slip of paper.
Ah,
He
come
shook
on.
the bits of corn dog to read the slip.
He almost choked on it. I pick up when you need some pip. Need the fountain up the
Luca
stairs.
finished off the remainder of the corn dog.
This is getting to be a whole thing. Pick up the need some pip near the fountain up the step. Maybe near the fountain up the step. Go up the steps.
Knew it.
There you are, Luca. There's no way I'm actually doing this. It's way below my pay grade. Oh, come on, you big stuff, Steve. Look here, have some fun. Fine. But Willow only
He
one.
waved his hands around sarcastically as he began.
What takes flight but has no wings? Your final task at friendship brings. See, that wasn't the word. Hard. Funny. Ugh, feels cheapened somehow. I think it's sweet. What takes flight but has no wings? Your final task a friendship brings. Good luck, Luca. La 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 la. Oh, they make pretty good friends. Hey. Hey. Did you find the comic book?
Yep.
And you got the corn dog?
Yep. Well then.
I know it doesn't make up for what I said, but here you have earned this.
Rollo sheepishly handed Luca the balloons.
I thought he was gonna give him corn dog. Be like, choke on it. Flight. Thanks. Didn't have to go to all that trouble. I'm sorry, I got so mad. Dang it, you were supposed to let me apologize first. I'm sorry. Now you apologized twice before me. Let me do this. Luca, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. With everything that happened with your mom and all, I always wanted to be there for you. Be a good friend, you know. Good friend, you know. Yeah. When you said you were hanging out with someone else, I kind of freaked out.
You mean jealous?
Hello? Still, my turn. I feel like if you need your friend to help. I meant it. That I wasn't good enough. But that was selfish and wrong. I was wrong. So sorry, Luca. Wrong. Okay, apology's over. You can talk now.
Luca threw himself at Rollo, hugging him as tightly as he could.
Ugh. Forgive me. Hello, I don't deserve you. I know, you deserve the article. Go to her now, man. Come on. I don't deserve you either. That's why we deserve each other.
Yep. So, what else do you want to do today? We could snoop around and try to find some info about your mom.
Snoop where?
We could probably sneak into the Pennival Harvest HQ where everyone is at the festival. Aren't you curious about all this stuff? These clipboards right now?
What if we get caught? I think I have enough excitement for 1 week. Let's just make the rest of the day go about us. Really?
Yep.
The rest of the world can wait 1 more day.
No.
You know what's gonna happen? They're all gonna die. You know.
I've been waiting to get some work done on the MCDC as mission control. The aim is a bit unpredictable.
That sounds perfect. Head to the treehouse world, lol.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Be annoying, be annoying. Be stupid, be annoying, 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 annoying.
I don't know, maybe I should ask that dog real quick before we go. Oh, Picklebon! No way. Let me just go ask her real quick. No. 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 How about this? Looking cool, being cool since 1990. Yeah, I said it, 1990. Woo. I was gonna say 1989, but no. What is going on? Why can't I find that girl? Let's go hang out here. Head to the treehouse for Rollo. Oh, I almost forgot. I ran into your gran this morning. She asked me to give you this.
Rollo handed Luca an unopened letter.
I'll wait for you inside if you want to read it now. A letter?
Luca, some things are going to happen that might be difficult for you to understand.
There's gonna be a big explosion. Everyone's gonna die. Everyone's gonna die a whole bunch of deaths. It's gonna be horrible. Horror. It's gonna be hell on earth for them.
If I am honest, I hardly understand them myself.
Ah, dramatic.
Whatever happens, I need you to know that I love you. None of this is fair to you. You have already lost so much. We both have. I wish there was a simpler way forward. But if there is, I haven't thought of it. God knows I've tried. Everything I've done, I did for you. I hope someday you can accept that. Love, Gran.
I love you too, Gran.
Luca folded the paper into his pocket and headed up the ladder.
Grandma. What's up with the letter? Anything you want to talk about? Maybe later. Sure, whenever you want. And then 3, 2, 1, boom! A big explosion. You know, you really didn't have to go all the trouble. Just apologize. I know, but we've been looking forward to the festival for weeks. After I ruined everything with my big mouth. Yeah, it's a big mouth. You're like that corn dog so much. This was the best way to make sure you still have a good time without me. Hello.
I was at a loss for words, but that was fine. Words aren't always necessary.
Festival seems nice. What a nice. We can still go. Nah, this is fine. Well, there's always next
Sadly,
year.
this was untrue. A distant rumble shook the treehouse.
Told you. Boom shakalaka. Huh? What was that? Oh man, we missed the
It was not
fireworks.
fireworks. It was something the boys couldn't possibly comprehend.
Boys can't comprehend it because they're a story character.
Something as old and cruel as time itself.
Oh, they're dead.
A shockwave of cold tore through the room. A bitter, unfathomable chill. Before they could react, it encased them in ice. Two boys, reunited by friendship, only to be cruelly separated by a malevolence beyond reason. And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene. In a silent treehouse turned statuary, in a town brought low by its secrets, sits a pair of friends, alone, together, for the rest of time. The end.
Wow, man, look at that. I was at page 75. That's amazing.
No, that can't be the ending. It simply can't.
I don't know. I could go with this and call it in. Goodbye, everyone. This is it. This is for the rest of the channel. Goodbye, everybody.
I
I'm just kidding.
won't accept it, and I hope you won't either.
I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm getting tempted right now.
There are more endings, more possibilities. I can feel it.
Are you, asking me out?
We are just going to have to sort through them all until we find the one that fits.
Oh, hey, look at that. When else is the show? So, okay, fine. Oh, I could go to break. Yeah, let's just go over here. Let's go with MCDC, and we're gonna go flight. Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option that he had left. Flight.
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Flight. He squinted down the barrel of the mission control defense cannon, aiming it through an opening in the dense tree branches.
I want to get back to this one.
He looked up with surprise as it struck true and taut.
Wow, I can't believe that worked! Huh, Mr. Kerr? I'd love to hear your thoughts, but I'm afraid we have a place to be. Come on, Iggy. Say ya jugs.
Hiya, Doc.
Fine. We know where you leads them. We know where that leads them. This way we'll take the tunnel.
Luca and Iggy winced as they sprinted through the thicket. The branches clawed at them, reluctant to give passage. After what felt like a marathon, Luca stopped in his tracks as they reached the clearing. What the? That was all he was able to say before Iggy slammed into his back. The boys tumbled down a steep decline and crashed with a wheezing thud on a surface as hard as ice. In fact, it was ice. Chapter 5. Signs. They stood silently, catching their breath. The sky was like sapphire.
I'll tell you this, you do not want to put your tongue in that ice.
With each breath, a plume of steam escaped from Luca's lungs. Let's keep moving. Luca pulled Iggy to his feet as they gazed across the snowy terrain.
What the hell? That was actually pretty bad-ish. I think we lost them. Are we up in the mountains? I don't think so. Anything we went downhill. Dan, what's up with that winter wonderland? It seems like a SpongeBob thing. You know, like Patrick sings that, he starts saying these magical words.
Take it in, SpongeBob. Be amazed. How glorious, how amazing, and taste the beautiful wonderland of snow.
Well, Patrick, that was amazing.
Well, I was just reading the package of the candy bar.
All I know is There's no going back the way we came. Let's see if we can get our bearings. Follow me. Find a way home. Come on!
Sticky!
Hey, look at this.
A disc of smooth metal was lightly covered in snow. Two faint seams were visible along the surface.
A manhole? Makeup? It is. I never seen one like that. So you better know what's going on with the kid right there. That's with the hoodie. He slipped in some green goo and became that thing. Luca, are you there?
Luca had almost forgotten the walkie-talkie he was carrying.
Is that Bozo Kerr? I hope nothing bad has happened to you out there in those
Luca
woods.
looked at Iggy with hesitation.
No need to be
With a
rude.
resigned sigh, Luca responded.
It seems like only dangerous things is in the woods is you. He speaks the young man in the hour. Now it is termination, do you know, in one of the radios. Good luck, I guess. Boy, howdy, you friend horns are full of surprises on you. You knew my parents. I never had the honor of meeting your father, but your mom sure was a handful.
Luca winced, shoving the walkie-talkie back into his pocket.
We gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. He messed with his mom. He did something to his mother. Turned his mother into a plant. Maybe that was his mother, that watermelon. I'm gonna go this way if I can't. Oh, okay. Come on, I gotta go somewhere. Gotta go somewhere. Where am I going? What am I doing? Ooh. What's the read out here? Sitting just above 258 kilowatt. That's down a bit for last time. Should we report to Mr. Kira? Nah, still within the same range. It may be spreading, but it's under control for now. Even a small nudge, even an equilibrium could cause it. Casual. Do relax. It's just a few sets to hit before we can punch out. Let's get over it. Get over it. Hey, look at that, just in time. Wait, this looks familiar. What's all this? Hard to say with all this snow. I think it's a town sign. I can almost make out the letters underneath there. What town could this even be? What could be another town deep into the Reaping Wood? I'm looking at the evidence through the contrary. Let's figure out what we going deal with here. Step one, snow's gotta go. I see. What can I do? Pick up a rock, pick up a rock. Find a rock, find a rock, find a rock, find a rock. I get a rock. Situations such as these. I find it best to chuck stuff first. Ask questions like, well, yeah, where am I supposed to get a rock? Oh, no. Oh, okay. Welcome to Beacon Pines.
The boys stood in disbelief at the sign that now clearly read,
This doesn't mean any sense. Where are in Beacon Pines? How's that possible? We ran away from town. How did we get back here? I guess we gotta turn around. Where did all this snow came from then? It was been colder than normal. It's a pretty big difference between sweaty weather and actually hell's good. The pad was fought as before. It was cold too. Maybe of its leads to one source. You think it's related? What the hell is going on? Is it a swear word? We're gonna get some answers. Let's keep moving. Let's go, girl. Shut up. Oh my goodness, what the hell happened here? This stuff looks familiar to you. It looks like a barrel near the pole light. You sucked me into, yeah? Stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid. It's all
Looking
frozen.
down at the frozen stream, Luca could faintly see a school of minnows encased in the ice.
Whatever happened here, it was happened fast. First, didn't even have time to run. Oh yeah, it's swimming. Swummy, swummy. Hey, you got a frozen pig. Mr. Piggo! He's frozen, okay. Oh my
The
goodness, what
crunching of
happened?
footsteps trailing Luca went hush. He looked back to see Iggy's face twisted with confusion.
Everyone's gone. What? There's nothing here but more snow. There must be an explanation for all this. We have to keep looking. You can look all you want. I quit. Iggy, we have to keep going. You don't get it, do you? This is one of the Pascal Hank atomic stories. We ain't going to save the day. We ain't ever going to save ourselves. My face is mangled. The telling this story. Everyone anywhere have ever known it's gone. We don't know that. Besides, you can't tell by that hoodie on your face. Shut up, you. Can't just quit. Do whatever you want. I'm done. Iggy, it's gonna be okay.
Luca peered upward at the darkening sky. He let out a long, foggy breath. Faintly, Iggy began to cry. Seeing Iggy in such a pathetic state gave Luca a sense of compassion and more than a little guilt.
It's getting pretty late, I think. Probably not a good idea to stumble around in the dark anyway.
Luca allowed himself to collapse next to Iggy.
Let's just rest
The
for a
boys
bit.
huddled together for warmth and comfort. If not for exhaustion, their minds would be racing, trying to make sense of the events of the day. As it was, all they had energy for was to sit in silence, numb.
The way the snow covered everything, over. It's kind of calming. Yeah. Oh, I haven't had time to say it, but thanks. Huh. Again, as away from the house, creeps.
Creepers.
I sort of froze up back there. Maybe I should be the one apologizing. This all happened because I lost my temper. Nah, that's bull hockey. First of all, you didn't know what that gun would do. Yeah, then. Right. Of course not. And second, stop with this bawling about losing your temper. But I lost my
Iggy
temper.
motioned sarcastically to his half-deformed face.
Obviously. But exactly what you should have done. Huh? I was being a horse ass. I can't say the word. It was supposed to be a horse as impression responsible. That's how it works. Iggy, I'm having a hard time falling. You want me to fight you? Of course! You goody types take forever to understand the very basic point. Why would you go around and start saying cool things trying to get into
Iggy
fights?
shrugged.
It's something I do. My mom and dad beat my butt and don't treat me right. And I'm spoiled, so I beat the hell out of them back and busted her TV. and drank all the beer and throw the car out the door, man. And just like, look at me, I'm amazing. I want to be like the kid Jeremy from like Star Forces Resident Evil, be spoiled as hell. You're an asshole? Because you're bored? Sometimes I feel empty. Sometimes I do. You wouldn't understand. You and Wallo are always having a blast together. Laughing, calling, and doinking me. The little toy house is missing
Iggy now
control.
wept openly.
Perfectly Luca found on. With his perfect little life.
My life is not perfect.
Everybody in town likes you. Not everybody. Hell, the new girl hasn't even been unpacked yet, and even she always likes you. You have Tish.
He wiped his nose with a sleeve.
Hello, Tish. Tish is great, but she ain't exactly the world's greatest conversation. You
Luca
know.
gave a warm chuckle.
I get that
Iggy
impression.
cleared his throat as he wiped his eyes.
It must be raining out here.
Iggy
Yeah.
arched into a wide yawn.
We should probably try to get some sleep. Yeah. Let's lay low for now. Tomorrow we'll get to the bottom of all
Luca's
this.
eyelids began to slowly drift shut.
You guys gonna freeze to death. Luca, yeah. I always didn't want to see the inside of the Twinkie little toy house. Dinky little toy house. What do you think? Not bad. I'll give you a full tour when we get back. You know what? Well,
That's all Luca could whisper before succumbing to sleep. Iggy snuggled in some more.
when it comes to the worst days of my entire life, this one wasn't that bad. And they froze to death. The end.
The house smelled of warm bread. Luca was playing with toy blocks on the living room rug. He looked up to see his parents on the couch. His mother held his father's head in her lap. She idly stroked his hair while humming a song. A voice behind Luca spoke. "This is how you remember them, huh?" Luca turned to see his own face. The doppelganger from his dreams, still clad in a yellow hazmat suit, still carrying a look of disdain behind empty eyes.
Is this dropping a hint that the doppelganger is him from the future?
Aww, look at this perfectly cozy scene. You know, it wasn't really like this. The figure picked up a toy block and inspected it. It's amazing the facades that one can build given the right materials. Not that I blame us. These are a child's memories, all warm and fuzzy. You don't remember, do you? Lucas snatched the block from the figure's yellow-gloved hand. Remember what? The doppelganger pointed to the couch. The last day we saw him alive. The day he chose to abandon us. Luca turned to look at his father, still lounging on the couch. That's not true. He didn't abandon us. The doppelganger waved his hand dismissively. Everything is true here. It's just a matter of what we choose to see. Well, let me show you. The world flickered and pulsed. Luca was sitting next to his bed, listening to his heartbeat with one of his dad's stethoscopes. The doppelganger limped into the room. Now, we both know that's not how this went. He grabbed Luca's hand and guided the stethoscope to the floor. Luca heard muffled shouting, brought close by the stethoscope. It was his parents, fighting. Do you remember what we did next? Luca gave a slow nod and crept down the hall to peek through the banister. He could see the outline of his mother at the bottom of the stairs. Damn it, Walt. We can't afford to get involved in this. She was scared. His father stepped forward. What am I supposed to do? Just watch? There's a sickness in this town, and we both know who's behind it. I swore an oath to help people. I won't turn my back on them. Luca's mother grabbed Walt. She was crying, pleading. I can't lose you. Walt calmly removed Eleanor's hand from his shoulder. What's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong. I could never live with myself if I let Sharper get away with this. Eleanor raised her voice. Spare me your bullshit platitudes. What about our son? Luca flinched. dropping the stethoscope down the stairs. Walt turned with a panicked smile. Luca, is that you, buddy?
Hope you didn't hear that.
With tears in his eyes, Luca descended the stairs. Mom? Dad? What's going on? Walt dropped to a knee to meet Luca eye to eye. Nothing, buckaroo. Your mom and I just got a little overexcited is all. Luca placed the stethoscope against his father's chest. His heart was racing. It sounded like you were going somewhere? Walt gently removed the device from Luca's ears. Listen to me, Luca. I have some business to take care of. I'll be back in time to tuck you in. Luca hugged his father tightly. Promise? Walt stood up and walked to the door. He glanced over his shoulder. I promise. With a wink and a grin, he put on his hat and strode out into the evening sun.
What the hell?
A figure approached soundlessly from the foggy snowfall. It stood above them, lingering in contemplation. Slowly raising one hand above Iggy, it snapped out 2 brisk raps on his head. From a deep slumber, Iggy sprang up
Get your hands off
Whether
me.
it was the calming presence or the recognition that he was not in danger, Iggy felt his clenched fists lower.
What do you think you're
Luca
doing?
looked up, gradually remembering his whereabouts. The figure exhaled a cloud of warm vapor.
It would essentially have caused a lot of commotion. What's that supposed to mean? Take it easy, Iggy. We were asleep and minding our own business. You were the one running around knocking on people's heads. I'm sorry if I hurt you, Iggy. You didn't hurt nobody. Anybody. Huh? Oh, I see. You think you're better than me,
When
huh?
it came to complete strangers, Iggy had trouble cobbling together an insult.
You big hat. Scarfy neck. Football. Okay, let's lower the temperature a bit. Interesting choice of words. I mean, let's all just calm down. Who are you? A friend. A observer. A hitchhiker on a finny expand on possibilities. It's the main character of the story! The one, the narrator that's been singing the song, reading the words. Great. What about your name? If you must call me something, you can call me Nate. Nate.
Iggy huffed with gratification.
It's her. How about you make like a grand favorite?
Nat began to turn away indifferently.
Wait. Do you live here? You might say that. So, you know where we are? You might also say that. Look, pal. We just want to find a safe way out of here. You gotta help us. Or not. You gotta know how to leave. One must know where they are. Alright? That does it. Luca, I don't know about you, but hold me back. I'm gonna attack this pussy. I'm gonna look menacing. But I'm gonna get out of here one way or another.
Iggy turned sharply and began to stomp off.
Enough of the riddles. Iggy wanted way to.
Realizing he'd worn their patience then, Nat relented.
But I suppose this isn't the time for metaphors. I'll show you how to get back home.
Luca and Iggy turned around with hope in their eyes.
Come here.
Nat took a deep breath in.
Close your eyes.
Nat exhaled slowly, then snapped his fingers.
Okay, open
For
them.
a brief moment, Luca and Iggy let themselves believe that some great magic was about to unfold until they opened their eyes and found themselves in the exact same place, cold and disheartened.
This is your home. This is Pinkie Pie's. Look, Nate, we don't know how we got here. Maybe we should stumble through some time travel gate and warp, or we teleported somewhere out of the universe. This is all just a cruel experiment by Kerr and his friends. But this is not our home. You're inching closer to the truth. At least the reality is much less just give us to the straight. Give it a straight. Ugh. Can't talk today. So be it. I say that this is Pinkie Pie's. The original truth in Pinkie Pie's. Oh, so this is before this ever happened. Is that what it is? You both grew up here. But the town you call home for the past several years is a replica. A remarkable achievement of engineering, to be fair. But a replicant nonetheless. That's impossible. It's too much work. You need a whole town to replicate a whole town? Indeed, to pull off such a feat would require immense labor power. That would move. That which could not would require a specific duplicate. We would have noticed. Someone would have noticed. You think so? Unless the adding and precisely. And mind numbing attention to detail. As for inevitable translations which complete the tapes well, you know, leave that to Marco Lewis thing. We can't call it, but it is a real efficient to discontinue revisions. The brain has a wonderful way to smooth out the rough edge, keep us sane. Look at you, look around, uncomfortable. So you're saying that someone made an entire new town and moved us all. No one noticed. Precisely. But why? Why is one question that can never be answered with certainty. Best one can do is to uncover.
Nat narrowed his eyes, furrowed his brow, and uttered,
Okay, maybe it's not her. It's a deep. The source. What do you say? The source like that? Why indeed?
Luca began to laugh uncomfortably.
It's all ridiculous. There's no way they
He
could.
looked down at his feet. His eyes started back and forth in contemplation. With a sudden pain, a thought struck him.
Is this really is her?
He sprinted off into the pale distance. As Iggy turned to follow, Nat called out.
Iggy, it's not too late to turn back. Simply head west to Weeping Woods. Ooh.
Chapter 6. The Source. Nat expressed his sympathy with a shrug and sauntered off as unassumingly as he'd arrived. He'd given Luca and Iggy what they needed, and nothing more. As Luca sprinted across the snow, the events of the past few days became clearer, pieces to a larger puzzle. Rollo said he was underground somewhere, captured. Mr. Kerr tried to cover it up with lies. The clipboards were hell-bent on capturing Iggy. It all seemed to point to Perennial Harvest. But right now, there was one thing that Luca needed to know. Luca stopped dead in his tracks. The tree was gone, uprooted and moved, leaving a raw gash in the earth.
Oh crap, I didn't know that was his dad's. Oh my goodness.
He dropped to his knees and dug wildly at the cold snow. His numb hands hit something hard. A headstone. A dry whisper escaped Luca's lips.
You're here. This whole time I thought I was visiting you. You have been here all alone in the snow. Dad, I'm so sorry. They ruined your favorite spot in the world. Our favorite spot in the world. Dad, what did you do?
There was no reply, just snow-covered silence.
Why do you give me a slip like that? What if you couldn't find you jerk?
Iggy finally noticed the tears welling in Luca's eyes and the snow-covered grave.
Oh. They stole his tree. Yikes.
Suddenly, they heard the crunch of approaching footsteps in the snow.
Run. We gotta hide.
There you are. 259K. Follow distance still good. Dude, do you hear me? I said 259. Sorry. You ever think about what we did here? We saved a whole town of people. Does it feel like it sometimes? What about everything we left behind? It's the grave of someone who, with a family. The people who love them will never know the truth. The truth is
He bent down to
overrated.
scoop up a snowball and lobbed it playfully.
Hey! Don't be such a downer, dude. We took this job to change the world. Yeah. Come on. It's almost lunchtime. Look at me go.
Haha, weirdo.
Man, can't wait for that biscuit and jelly.
I thought he was a jerk. These guys are out of here. Lily's dancing on graves. I know what it is, those two. It's probably like Rollo and Luca.
Luca stuttered through
As old.
heaving sobs.
I thought I was visiting him. I thought he was with me. Not gonna lie, that's a bad break. Here's some
Iggy gave
advice.
Luca a solid smack on the back of his head.
Hey! Who's any of this helping? What? Sitting here in the stone crying like some pushover. Are you helping? Hey, look what you did. You lied to me. Something like that. Blah 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 blah. Look, Van Horn. Look at Van Horn. You're a lot of things, but you ain't no pushover. What did you tell him? Yeah, before. When a jerk comes at you, you act like a horse. I should stand up for myself. Hell yeah! And play some banjos. Girl and his merry little band, and clipboard pulled off this switcheroo for a reason, right? No, they mentioned something about the
Luca
sword.
wiped his eyes with a sleeve.
Whatever that source must be awful valuable to Panlawful hobbies. Sure, should we be ashamed if someone unfortunately were to happen into the precise source wouldn't? What do you mean? What do you have in mind? It's a small enough to steal. We snatch it. It is too big to snatch. We smash it. And what is it too big to smash?
Iggy flashed a mischievous smile and cracked his knuckles.
I'm always up for a challenge. I gotta make that right. I gotta make it right, Dad. I promise.
Go get him, son. I'm rooting for you. Finish me. Finish me.
Let's do this. Locate the source.
Finish me, my son. Finish me.
It can't get awful cold out there in these woods, Luca. Probably best you to stay put and conserve your energy. Help's on the way. Where's Wallow? Where's my mom? Did you kill her? Oh heavens no. Did I seem like a killer to you?
Iggy and Luca shared a skeptical look.
Yeah, that's the type of saying yeah, you did you? Well, do I? Oh sucks. Oh shuckles. Now that hurts my feelings. Screw that guy. You said a swear word. Wait a minute. Is this the original town? Then that means...
Iggy darted behind a large pine and began digging furiously. He emerged holding a shoebox with a crude skull painted on its lid.
What's that? Long story. A few years back, I came into the possession of some premium grade fireworks. Not the rippy fireworks stuff that I give kids. The good stuff. So why did you bury it underneath the tree? That's a long part of the story. You and Wallow were doing towards Wallow Chicken Ford. You guys piss me off for some reason or another.
Luca rolled his eyes with realization.
No, you
Iggy
didn't.
stifled a chuckle.
Yeah.
I just wanted to give you guys a little scare. But like I said, these were some primo fireworks. So I might underestimate things. You blew up the chicken coop. I prefer to think of it as a incineration recursion. Sorry, but we shouldn't see looks on your face. You should see your look on your face. Rolo got grounded for months, which is why I needed to stash the evidence in the middle. So I buried them around the tree. But when I came back for them later, they were gone. Figured some grown up found them and tossed them.
Iggy triumphantly raised the shoebox.
Turns out it wasn't the fireworks that got moved. It was us. Unbelievable. And it had precisely everything where it needs to be at. Do you think this is a game? New Flash boy, yo? You're not a hero. You're a little brat who is in the way over his head. A hero just someone who refused to give up. Comics these days are rotting children's brains. No, they're not. Look at the Marvel movies. Maybe DC, but I don't know about Marvel. Everyone thinks they are spaceman superhero. I was always part of Hank Atomic Muscle. Is that so? Do you think you have a chance against us? You have no idea how powerful we are. Prepare for a blast up, you say. Ooh, look at that. Hold on down. Hey. Just look at this whole sinking place. Can it go up there?
both hors d'oeuvres.
Luca and Iggy inched up to the edge of the hole with bewilderment in their eyes. Arctic air breathed out of the cavern in heaving gusts.
Echo!
Whoa. I can see why they wanted to move us all out of the town. But why would they dig a giant hole? I think this is it. This is it. This is the source? A ding hole? How did we smash it? Oh, it's much more than that, my annoying little friend. Grr. 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 How about like let's come on away.
It's Mr. Smithy Pants. Now, Mr. Smithy Pants. Where's Wallow?
I wasn't lying before. He's safe. Well, safer than you two, at least. Darts, it's cold. Just had to drag me all the way out here.
Mr. Kerr gazed down the abyss in contemplation.
It really is something, isn't it? What do you do to our town? What is all this? Well, that does a doozy of a question. This is the source where they collect the unrefined.
Kerr scratched the back of his head.
Honestly, boys, I don't understand anything of this well enough to explain it. Face of the matter is, I'm not paying to know. What do you mean? You don't know? Are you in charge? Oh, heavens no. My will is merely to flash a winning smile and manage famously complications like us. You're a smart
His
boy.
face contorted into a saccharine grin.
It really is nothing personal. Some people are destined to strive for greatness. Strive for greatness. And the others are simply obstacles along the way. Seems like you were destined to be a creepy lackey. The point is that we all play our part in life. Mine is just happened to be a lead in a role of a lifetime. And happens to be extra ready for your current call. We ain't giving up without a fight. You small not gonna be so winning after we're done with you. Really? A grown adult and 2 kids? Yo, now boys, there's no need for melodrama. It makes even a professional such as myself embarrassed for you. Let's change the mood a bit.
Kerr snapped his fingers.
Let's change. Oh no!
Down you kids. Want that biscuits and jelly. Jelly and that jam. Definitely with that bacon.
There's that better? Deal with him.
Iggy turned to Luca with a sly glance.
Why are you smirking? Because I have a box full of fireworks and you don't.
Iggy waved the box into the air, threatening to drop it down the hole.
Stop. Let's not do something with grab. Joke's on you. Regrettable is one of my specialists. Out of curiosity, what would happen if I do this in the press? Nothing at all. That's a terrible lie. I have you now. I am exceptional liar. Blah 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 blah. That's far enough.
Iggy plucked a single bottle rocket from the box and held it up with reverence.
Stop, you fool! Call up your goons.
After a long pause, Mr. Kerr flung up his hand with frustration.
Very well. You can't hit back for the night. It's been a long day. I'll handle these two from here.
Mr. Kerr sighed into the frigid air.
It's just us now, Iggy. You can put that down. What's like this?
With a nonchalant flick, Iggy tossed the firework into the hole.
Ooh! Whoa.
Growl, Kerr leapt at Iggy, crashing through Luca. Iggy tried to twist away, but in the struggle they both tumbled over the side. Luca dove forward, bracing Iggy's hand just before it slipped. His grip was made precarious by the cold, wet snow. He could see Kerr further down, clinging to Iggy's coat.
You reckless child! What have you done? Luca, listen to me. Hold on tight and use the walkie-talkie to call for them back. What's the challenge I use? It doesn't make a damn difference. They're always listening. If you do the clipboard, we'll just haul us up and snag us both. The only way you get out of this curve out of the picture. Just let go and save yourself. If you let go, we both die. I don't want to die, but seeing the look on your face almost makes it worth it. Swear you had a long life. Why didn't you actually do something selfless and just let go?
Mr. Kerr gasped with insult.
Long life? I had you know I can still play 25. I should have heard me sing the part of Phil is young.
With a wild look in his eye, Mr. Kerr began to hum a proud melody.
Wow, you can believe this guy. Oh.
Luca's hand began to cramp. His voice began to crack.
Just let go. No, can't do. You want to save your friend. You have to save me too. Look at me. It's okay.
Luca felt Iggy loosen his grasp.
You ain't gonna kill your friend like that, are you?
Every muscle in Luca's body burned.
I'm not his friend. Yes, you are. Nah, just no goody boy. Look like you, Kurt. Iggy, no.
Felt his hand slipping.
And I told you what you need to do, boys. I can't. It's your only way out of this mess. Two birds and one stone. It makes sense for all of us to fall together. Wackadoodles travel in paths.
Calm settled over Iggy's face.
Let me do this.
Iggy's voice was colder than the bitter air billowing from the chasm.
Let me do this right thing for once. I had no choice to refuse. Listen.
Luca had no choice but to accept Iggy's request. With a quiet blink, Luca watched a teardrop sail down into the howling void. As his fingers slowly gave up, he met eyes with Iggy. The two silhouettes were swallowed by darkness.
Wow. Goodbye, Iggy. but of course. Those fireworks must have been just the right amount of energy. We should get out of here before our permanent harvest arrives. Not until you tell me what's just happened. Your friend sacrificed just to save this town. For a little while, anyway. How? Templus Lacrimium is a critical substance. It can change the relationship between matter and time itself. But doing so requires unforgeable energy. In a closed system, that energy can only come from its surroundings. A useful side product of this property being by adding persistence collect amount of energy to it, one can create a cryogenic casting. So the ground makes things cold, and the fireworks made the whole freeze. That's one way of putting it, yes. Dumb luck would have it. The fireworks weren't strong enough to generate a one-array reaction. The shorter to think what would have happened in that case.
We have some idea what that would look like.
It would take them a good while to safely break through and access the source again. You know, all this stuff, why have you been helping? I've been in my way. Each one of us have a role to play. Evil is to turn out what is by us precious time. Mine has always been a serve and wait. So what is he? What is he, a watcher? Wait for what? You. Me? Why? What's my
A
role?
fierce twinkle flashed in Nat's eyes.
Luca Fawn. You're going to save the world. This ain't Fortnite, man.
With a chuckle, Nat turned and walked west. Dumbfounded, Luca followed behind him, trudging through the snow. Every step taking him further away from everyone and everything he knew. And to be continued in Beacon Pines, Pines Harder. Revenge served cold. Second time's a charm? Wait, that's it? This ends with a crummy cliffhanger just when it was getting good? I was even starting to like Iggy. No way. I refuse to be associated with some never-ending parade of sequels. Let's go back and find something more definitive.
Sure. Let's just go with it.
Luca had no choice but to refuse Iggy's request. He tightened his grip and reached for the walkie-talkie in his pocket. A wild delight crept onto Mr. Kerr's face. That's a good lad. Now, radio for help. Iggy begged Luca with his eyes one last time, but Luca pressed the button and called out, We need help. Mr. Kerr is in danger. It wasn't long before they were once again surrounded by clipboards. Mr. Kerr sighed with relieved frustration. There you are. You really are a worthless lot, aren't you? Mirror, now. A clipboard dutifully produced an ornate ivory hand mirror, and Mr. Kerr began preening his tousled hair. Ah, that's better. Mr. Van Horn, I applaud your sharp thinking under duress. I'll put in a good word for you with the founder. Take them away. A swarm of hands overpowered Luca. The last thing he saw before a cloth bag was pulled over his head was the defeated look on Iggy's face. The end. I think this was one of those times where doing the right thing was the wrong thing.
We began to respond to the sky answered for him. The clouds above began to rumble. Break. Okay. After this, I might just call it quits. But okay, let's
Luca
go with this.
began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to break, revealing patches of star-filled summer night. Moonlight filtered down, shimmering in the treetops.
So we understand one of those kids froze in the treehouse. They were doing an experiment, thing got out and just froze everyone. So they got about 3 days to live. Sure, you can meet Wallow. Not going home? No, I promise, Wallow. I'll tell you him about.
Luca stopped himself mid-sentence.
Promise you tell him what. Spit it out, bub. What do you think? We're thick as thieves now. If there's a juicy secret you haven't gotta tell me, you gotta tell me. Okay. You come to the treehouse and I'll tell you both what happened. Heck yeah.
I got a girlfriend. I got
Luca
a
saw
girlfriend.
Beck skulking by the gate.
So you tell me there is nothing mysterious or creepy about this place? It's mostly boring and empty. I refuse to believe that. Big spike gate, Lumi Mansion, really recluse's owner. It even smells shady.
Beck grabbed the wrought iron bars and shook the gate.
Mark my words, you deck in nightmare house. You will reveal your secret to me. What did you do? First of all, I told you so. Second, hide. The Hearts Fountain? Who's that she's talking to? Shh. I expect you return the suit in working order. Of course.
I love my biscuits. Yeah, tasty and with jam and jelly. I can't talk like this. As long as everything is precise, process as planned, there's nothing to worry about.
The only thing I'm worried about is that what is rightfully mine. If that means making some unsavory life, so be it.
I couldn't agree more.
You creeping me out, man.
There comes a time to suspend hostility. I'll deal with our common threats.
So is it what now this is what I was talking about.
Beck's voice was an excited whisper.
Proper shady stuff. Someone in the suit like that tried to grab me yesterday. Seriously? Shh. Do you understand that when this all level bells, I would deny everything?
I wouldn't spare any less of you. You keep feeding me those biscuits and jelly and jam. I'm gonna love it every time. You would just worry about your part is this and let me handle the rest.
You can't wait to see the look on the Reuben Kurt's face.
Yes, the truth will come to light.
I'm still surprised you're so comfortable with that potential collateral damage.
Is there one thing I have learned? Is that change is painful. So these biscuits make me fat and plump and in the suit.
Well, I was expecting shady. Is that the fat dog in the suit?
Shut up.
We know you're there.
I know you kids are there too, but I'm just gonna pretend to read my part. can't skip to anything.
But that's just flat out super feeling talk.
I know it is, but I'm getting paid.
If you don't mind me asking, why? Why are you doing all of this?
The mysterious figure retracted their mask, hair pushing out from all corners.
Ooh, never mind.
Made it sound like it was the old dog that was in it. Family.
A chill ran down Luca's spine. His vision blurred. Beck stifled a sharp wince, and Luca looked down to see himself wrenching her hand.
An answer I can certainly respect.
Gran tousled her hair back under the face mask.
Is it kind of funny? It kind of made it seem like it was the big old dog.
Yeah, biscuits everywhere. Give a little biscuit.
Just remember, keep everything nice, normal until the festival. I don't need lessons in arousing suspicion.
Gran gave Eris a curt nod and disappeared into the night. Chapter 5. What big ears you have!
Grandma!
Lucas sat shivering in the bushes, staring at his feet. After checking to make sure the coast was clear, Beck gave him a gentle tug on his sweater.
What's wrong? You look like you're seeing a ghost. Why were you so scared of that old lady in the hazmat suit? That's my gran.
What?
That was your gran? Yeah. Okay, well, I'm sure there's a perfect, reasonable explanation for all this. Stop right there. Let me explain. Go to the studio. You know what I mean. Let's just get to the treehouse and figure this out. There. Tabs. You call me Tabs. Thank you. Lead the way. Meet up with Willow at the treehouse. Hey, look at this. It's glowing. Dang it. Won't let me go up there.
For the last time, there's nothing to worry about.
Of course, we're not
The
worried.
clipboard finished writing with a scratchy flourish and looked up.
Just doing our I's and crossing our T's.
But maybe try mentally minding your pips and cues.
Mr. Nuncreed, arms crossed over his paunch, gave an exhausted sigh.
Is there anything you need knowing you'll know it?
Absolutely. If you're just signing here, acknowledge everything is except whatever current. Will be out of your hair in that flash, and you get all the juicy fat biscuit you want, slathered with all the jelly and jam.
Man, I can't wait for that. I love that old lady.
We're talking about the biscuits.
Oh yeah, that too. Oh, for the love of.
He snatched the pad and scribbled his name so hard the pen nearly snapped.
There, get that out of here and bring me that lady. I want that biscuit. And would you like my eternal soul as well?
The clipboards looked at each other for a moment, almost pondering the possibility, then broke into laughter as they walked away.
Go down, go down, go down, go down. Grandpa?
Hi, Mr. Nookerd.
Luca, let me give you some advice. Tell your grandma I love her. I want some biscuits. They make the best biscuits ever. Maybe some cake to go with it too. The next time someone you don't know asks you to hear your thoughts, give them a good hot bop right in the kisser.
Hey, he said the face.
Pow! Right in the kisser.
Oh, Grant, tell me to just keep away from the clipboards.
That's good, that's good. Your grand is a smart lady, Luca. I know her for a long time. Love her too. Speak of which, you better want long home now. Too dark to be wandering on your own. Tell your grandma I love her. Give him the phone number. I love her.
The answer you seek will be revealed to you in due time. The question is, figure in tone. Are you prepared to live with the truth? She lied to me! Okay, no one there. Wait, is something wrong with the melon? No, the melon's still there. Okay. My mother's a watermelon. No! I better not deli down. Gotta get to the treehouse. Another day, another dollar. See you tomorrow. See? Have you noticed how all the Primal Harvest folks ordered some drinks? Decaf cappuccino and with extra foam. Why? Don't know. Just thought it's a little odd. Pretty weird for sure. Well, the customer's always right. See you bright early tomorrow. Sorry, I can't wait. Are we all gonna die now? Go! Beep boop beep. What the hell is going on here? I gotta ask some questions.
William Kerr and Gus Valentine proudly surveyed the half-covered festival banner.
It's all coming together quite nicely. Could I have done it without you?
The mayor gave a half-hearted shrug.
I'm not sure about that.
Nonsense. That reminds me, I wasn't able to thank your sister for her contributions. Yes, she has been indisposable of late. She doesn't like me. She doesn't like me much, does she? Oh no, that's not all. She's just busy. Business busy. Of course. Regardless, I would be forever grateful if you could pass my thanks unto you. The Historian Museum added a real air of import of the whole affair. And we couldn't have very well celebrated the story of Beacon Pine without including Valentine's.
My father was a great man.
You darn tootin' he was.
Kerr locked his arm on Gus's shoulder.
But I mean the entire Valentine family. Percent company included.
Can I ask you something, Mr. Kerr?
Call me William. Ask away.
William, why are you doing all of this?
Gosh, I never felt one needed a completing reason to throw a party.
Not just that festival.
All this. You gotta be 100 down of the lucky towns out there. Wine Plymouth Harvest, festing and helping Beacon Pines. You know, what I love most about occurring business? Seeds.
Seeds?
Yep, the bundles of potential.
With a glimmer in his eye, Kerr gestured grandly toward the horizon.
You treat a seed right, nurture it, feed it, and it can grow into something truly spectacular.
You see potential here?
undoubtedly, the secretness is already under their feet. All it needs is a little nudge. The right leadership, of course. Good night, Mayor Valentine. Yeah, pretend the kid's not there.
Mr. Mayor, Mr. Mayor. Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, the treehouse is just a little further on from here. So what's your buddy Rollo like? Rollo, he's Rollo. Not particularly helpful. So I just never thought about it. Lots of energy. He's funny even when he's not trying to be. Don't like me. Things have been tough for his family since the foul harvest. About damn time you tell me what the foul harvest thingy is. It's kind of long story, Tabs. Hit me with the highlights. Okay. There used to be a fertilizer company here called Valentine. They were kind of a big deal. Ooh, big deal fertilizer. Well, it's all bunch of shit. I mean, look, it's all made up of poop. It was a big deal to us. Their stuff really worked. Farmer loved it. So Valentine's grew and grew. Got fat and plump and lazy. Bacon pies pretty much grew around it. Most everyone in town either worked for Sharper Valentine or used his fertilizers. Things were good. Since a big, but around 6 years ago, Sharper Valentine suddenly died. And something changed. Changed how? Couldn't be a bad batch. Maybe it was in water or air or soil. Nobody knows. But all the crops died. Everyone blamed the Valentines. Foul harvest. Yep. Valentine's fertilizers went out of the business. Half the town lost their jobs. Yeah, about like, I don't know, 3/4 of it? Sheesh. The next year, the cops came back. But something was different. Plant a crop, do everything right, and sort of a crap shop. What happened? No one knows, right? Nope. Take it, Willow. Farm's got the short end of the stick. Yep. For some reason, their farm was hitting hard than others. That sucks. Things have gotten since Primal Harvest came to town. Big Pines we born in Nanath. Yep, first thing they did was give this town a deep scrub. Scrub it up, I'm in love. They even put us up in a hotel one town over for a week. While they contaminate the groundwaters. Well, better get going.
Daddy!
Anything new?
Luca tied a bent nail onto the line. If all you have is a hammer.
Oops. Don't know your own strength, I'm good.
Luca tied a bent. If all you
Okay, let's do this.
Daddy, look at me. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, Daddy. Look, 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 look. Look how amazing I am. I'm amazing.
Huh? It's a photo of you and Uncle Joseph. Oh my goodness. Let me see that. Oh look at those two young fools. How they end up in the bottom of the pond. Who can say? Some things are just hard to explain. It's just a dream. I miss Uncle Joseph. How come he doesn't come fishing with us anymore? He's busy with his new job at Valentine. What does the new job got to do with him fishing with us? It's complicated. Like I said, some things are hard to explain. Oh, that's quite a haul. Feels like a good time to pack up. Oh, just a little bit longer? If things last forever, they might not feel as special. Huh. I guess. Make you a deal, Bakaru. If you ever feel like you need to talk about anything at all, just say, let's go fishing, and I'll know what you mean. Like a secret password? Yep, top secret. Hey. What a perfect day. Yep. Bye, Daddy. Take care, son. Bye, Daddy. Okay, let's go up here. It's about time. What about the time to give up and go home? What's the new kid? Name Beck. He must be Willow. I think my reputation precedes me. Welcome to Mission Control.
Rollo waggled his head with pride.
You'll find we're separated, spared, no expense in construction. I have seen the worst looking piles of junk. Thanks. Hey Luca, you know the secret security concerns we're talking about? Yep. Well, I was waiting. I made some improvements. Look at me lock this baby down for the little test infiltration. Can't be too safe for these days. Makes me want to have a tree house. Is that Fortnite? Man, they really want to play Fortnite in here. Guess I'll out a dozen. Those out a dozen. Always lavish. Okay, it's pretty messed up. Seemed like that. Anyways, this will do for now. Have a good night. Take it easy. See y'all next time, and see more in this Beacon Pines. Okay? Have a good night. Be cool and be awesome, everyone. Did a lot, did the cool things, and now we know what's about to happen. Supposedly. Have a good night. Bye, y'all.